questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. We are just moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. So with that, let's head over to the heart of Texas. Massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
And sometimes when you're in the middle of a losing streak, being on the road is exactly what you want. You can only depend on each other. Let's see if they can use that as fuel in this ball game.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Let's go. Double time. Double time. We got 4. We got 4. Hey, kill.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
Hey, kill.
A first down throw for Prescott. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Pollard. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter.
Hey, we got Mike 50, Mike 50, yo. I got one. Here we go, 46.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's got his man here. It's Gary Jennings Jr. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step. Aside here in this first quarter. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. And even 40 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Here's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. From 13 yards out. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He completes this one to Mack. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. First down, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Check. Here we go, 46.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. The quick slant caught. The result of first down is a quick slant gets him 14.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Hey, kill.
Get off the field.
Prescott on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Going to 54. Going to 52.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw left side, complete. It's Mack. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing up.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
In your face.
Kill. 47.
Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike's 50. Watch the screen.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Open man is Noah Brown. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now Prescott. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Well, that came a little abruptly here. So working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the 3rd quarter now. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Prescott to throw it. being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Here we go, 46, 47.
Get one.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Come on, man. Let's go.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Check.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Line 8.
Championship, baby.
Here we go, 47.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And there'll be a break in the action here because Prescott is going to use a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll run with Pollard, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Prescott. This will be caught by Brown. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. That one goes for 24 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down, Prescott.
One thing you're hoping for when you run.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed,
both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
47.
Prescott now. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield.
well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now it's the backup Greer. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mack. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Greer. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play of this football game. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Throwing. Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right. And this will be caught at the 30. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. Going for it all. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Hey, kill.
2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, 47. 26.
They'll drop the throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Prescott. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Dallas, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles